Alrighty, it is Tania going up against Weevil Underwood, and given that Tanya's matches don't go for very long, typically, and there's still a few comments to go through. Emperor Pikachu 2013 says, great match as per usual, that's for Tania and Joey's match. Michael Page 2507 says, Kif as the most desirable will be Snu Snu'd by the most beautiful woman, then the large woman, then the petite woman, then the large woman again. I like Kif. I always like Kif from Futurama. He had to put up with Zach Brannigan for quite a few seasons, but in the end, he found true love with Amy Wong. Katomi758 says, would Berserk Dragon fit Bones as his ace? Potentially, yeah. Berserk Dragon would be something, Bones plays a couple of dragons and then dragon zombies, so yeah, I'd say that's quite fitting. And Katomi758 says, would Contact Fusion still be considered a fusion even though it doesn't fuse like Poly? Like Jaden's later Neo-Spacians or the early Kyber XYZ cards? I would say yes, but I don't know, I would have to see that in action to know for sure. Jolo7893, this is for the Paradox and Serenity match. I've been playing the hell out of Civ 7, loving it, but that's not why I'm here. Para, Joey's sister fights like her brother. Docs, it seems when it comes to the best wheeler, family duelist, there is another. Nice Star Wars reference too, when Yoda and Obi-Wan are like, that boy is our last hope. And Yoda's like, no, there is another. Yeah, I can't do a Yoda voice. SCH292, of course, AI deck stacking and cheating as usual. About Crush Card, you need the other version, Deck Devastation Virus. You tribute a dark monster with 2000 attack or more to destroy monsters under 1500. I do know that card. I do. As Tania has just used Amazon S Pawn, I think that card's called. And I've just looked up and Tania has cleared the field and Weevil is now a sitting duck. Sukowski 1978 says, not even Seto Kaiba can resist the heart of the cards. Well, he tries to deny his destiny as much as he possibly can. Crimson Maelstrom says, it's tough to beat Yugi's early Exodia deck when you use Kaiba's story deck. It all depends on the algorithm the game uses. Yes, that's an algorithm that is stacked not to suit the player. Moonwolfie says, 3 Sangan, 3 Heart of the Underdog, Dark Hole, Raigeki. Does he really need both? Snatch Steal seems broken as hell. Yeah, Snatch Steal there's a reason why that card is banned. One card wasn't even out at the timeline of the duel, and a few cards Yugi never used. Anything for the AI Yu-Gi-Oh deck to get Exodia. Heart of the Underdog, it's one of those cards that should be limited to 1 per deck. I would agree with that. Heart of the Underdog is actually a pretty broken card. 2500 off, and Weevil is beaten within minutes. Barely even minutes. Tania doesn't even need her strongest Amazon S cards, and it's death by Snu Snu within minutes as Torpedo Fish. I like Torpedo Fish. Midnight DB. Yugi set Rude Kaiser in episode 1. It got destroyed by Kaiba's Judge Man. So it did. I remember that now. Fun fact, Yugi, Kaiba and Joey all played Rude Kaiser once each in Season 1. There you go. Midnight DB, Macabre is supposed to be pronounced Macabre. And so it is. Weirdly, here in the US, it's usually pronounced Macabre, which is how I've always heard it pronounced. It's a weird word. I don't think there's a universal agreement on how that word should be pronounced. And Saxback Abs says, you truly do suffer for your art. Yes. It took over an hour to do that Yugi and Kaiba video. And I had to lose about 10 times to Yugi before I finally beat him. Oh, imagine playing so many duels to try to get the win against Tania's deck with a deck like Strings. In fact, I don't think Strings' deck wouldn't even be possible to defeat Tania, as Empress Mantis has come to the field. From the effective Pinch Hopper. 2200, it's stronger than all of Tania's monsters right now. And she plays... Oh, it's Blade Flight. 2700 now for Empress Mantis. And throw down an Insect Armor with a Laser Cannon. Do you put that on Blade Fly or... Nope. Okay, Tania went straight for... Sorry, Weevil. Went straight for Empress Mantis. The Amazoness Village allows Tania once per turn to draw a monster with the same amount of stars that was destroyed by battle. From the deck to the field. And what will she choose? There it is. Amazoness Swordswoman is picked. Now, only Weevil will take battle damage from that card. Now, all Earth monsters are being dropped by 400 points from the effect of Blade Fly as well. Now, Tania does have Amazoness Fighting Spirit on the field as well, which is a difficult card for Weevil to contend with. It's a 1000-point buffer. Amazoness Princess has been drawn and summoned. Oh, I saw it then. Our player saw it too. Amazoness Heirloom. You're about to see one of the most devastating combos in this deck. Amazoness Swordswoman now cannot be destroyed by battle, and Weevil is going to take any battle damage involving that card. That is an absolutely devastating combo. There goes Empress Mantis, and Amazoness Princess now in for the attack. Throws Amazoness Sage, and probably pull another Tiger here as well, if so desired, and is Amazoness Tiger. What else would you pick? It is one of the best monsters in this Amazoness deck, and Amazoness Tiger is the only one that can be targeted for an attack. If there are other Amazoness monsters and Amazoness Tiger is on the field, Amazoness Tiger is the only one that can be targeted for an attack. And Amazoness Swordswoman. Weevil hasn't played any monsters down, and unless Weevil's face down has anything to say about it, this will be the death by Snu Snu in this round. Weevil's face down card is targeted, and it was Multiplication of Ants, and this will be it. 1419. It's easily enough. Tania, death by Snu Snu for Weevil. Tania easily disposes of Weevil. Notch up another win for Tania. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and thanks for leaving all the comments. I will do a story duel after this one as well. So thanks everyone for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.